What is two complete performance index TCPI in EVM? You might know this, but do you understand TCPI formulas? Let's figure them out. Hey, this is Praveen Malik from pmbypm.com, your ultimate resource for the PMP exam prep. I have made it my mission to help you pass the PMP exam in your first try. In this video, I'm going to explain TCPI with the help of an example. Stay tuned till the end of this video and I'll tell you the difference between CPI and TCPI. Before you go ahead, please subscribe to this channel and click on bell icon. This way, whenever I release a new informative video, you'll get an instant notification. Let's start with the definition of TCPI. It is a measure of cost performance that is required to be achieved with the remaining resources in order to meet a specified management goal, expressed as the ratio of the cost to the finish, the outstanding work to the remaining budget. Let's look at a simpler definition. TCPI can be defined as future projected cost efficiency to complete the project within original or revised project budget. In both the definitions, we are talking about revising the project budget. Let's see what it means. So we started a project. On the control date, some work would have been completed while some other work would be remaining. And the picture would look something like this. The completed work can be associated with earned value or EV, whereas the total scope of the project can be associated with total budget or budget at completion BAC. To understand these terms, you can click on the card above to watch my previous video. Let's revisit the project status. So on the control date, we have already completed some work. This work can be expressed as earned value or EV. For achieving this work, we have already spent some money. This expenditure is expressed as actual cost or AC. On the control date, some work is remaining and we will have to spend some more money to complete this work, which is expressed as ETC or estimate to complete. Now to complete the total project work, we need actual cost, which is already spent, and ETC, which is to be spent. So the total project budget comes out to be AC plus ETC, which is expressed as EAC or estimate at completion. You can click on the card above to watch my previous video on ETC and EAC. Let's revisit the project budget again. Now, if our project progress is not good, our EAC would be more than BAC. But the management wants to complete the project in the original budget, which is BAC. Now, how to do it? Obviously, you will have to increase your project cost efficiency. That is the efficiency of remaining work or the work to be completed in future. Let's look at it graphically. So on the control date, we have already spent some money, which is expressed as AC. It is shown as the solid orange line in the graph. If we project it in future, the dotted orange line shows EAC, which is the money we will need to complete the project. But our original project budget was BAC. It is shown as solid maroon line in the graph. Now the management wants us to complete the project within the original project budget. It is shown as the solid green line. Now how to do it? Obviously, we will have to increase the cost efficiency of the remaining work. So let's determine future projected cost efficiency. Project cost efficiency can be simply defined as the ratio of work to the funds. You can click on the card above to watch my previous video for understanding the cost efficiency. So for the future work, we can write a simple formula expressed as remaining work divided by remaining funds. Let's determine the formula for remaining work and remaining funds. So remaining work. In EVM, monetary value of total work is budget at completion or BAC. Monetary value of completed work is earned value or EV. So remaining work can be written as BAC minus EV. Let's look at remaining funds. Since we have to complete the project within the original budget, we have BAC as our total budget. And we have already spent AC. So the remaining funds with us are BAC minus AC. Let's combine these two and we will get our TCPI formula. So TCPI is equal to remaining work divided by remaining funds. And for us, remaining work is BAC minus EV and remaining funds are BAC minus AC. So the TCPI formula becomes BAC minus EV divided by BAC minus AC. Let's look at our example project. So we wanted to build 80 tables in 5 days. The estimated cost of each table was $1,000. The total project budget was $80,000. By the end of day 3, we had planned to build 40 tables, but we actually built 35 tables at a cost of $36,000. Our planned value was $40,000, earned value was $35,000, but the actual cost was $36,000. The project BAC was $80,000. Let's put these figures in our TCPI formula. So TCPI is equal to BAC minus EV divided by BAC minus AC. If we put the values, the TCPI will come out to be 1.02. It simply means that the project team will have to work at a cost efficiency of 1.02 to build the remaining 45 tables. Let's look at the difference between CPI and TCPI. Simply speaking, CPI is for the completed work while TCPI is for the remaining work. CPI is project's current cost efficiency. TCPI is project's future projected cost efficiency. CPI is actual cost efficiency of completed project work, whereas TCPI is cost efficiency of the remaining project work. CPI can be expressed as EV divided by AC, whereas TCPI formula is BAC minus EV divided by BAC minus AC. There is one more formula for TCPI. You can click on the link in the description below to understand the second formula for TCPI. I have a question for you. Which of the following is true? Project is over budget if TCPI is greater than 1. Project is under budget if TCPI is less than 1. Project is as per the budget if TCPI is equal to 1. Project is as per the budget if TCPI is equal to 0. I'm curious to know your opinion. Please comment below. So this was my 6th video in the EVM playlist. Now you can go to the next video. If you want to download this PPT, please click on the link in the description below.